So after all this talk about Austin's next fight, all the smack he's been talking about Gib, all the promotion that he's done, even at Ace Fest, he was promoting this festival, telling kids to scream F Gib.
One last thing real quick for my video. I'm not gonna sit here and cuss because we got little children here, but one thing I do want to say, all of us together, we're gonna say F Gib, okay? 1, 2, 3. F Gib!
He even had Gib's face plastered all over this dart balloon game. Like, what? I mean, he has been talking smack about Gib for months now, trying to hype up this fight.
And I really need Gib to step up to the plate and make this because we got to give the fans what they want. I can't even say that serious. I'm about to beat this boy up. Hold up. One last thing. I'm going to need all my Ace family members from all over the world to rally up right now and to spam everybody with what's about to happen. You feel me?
But unfortunately, it is not looking too good for anybody that actually spent money on tickets for this fight. Now, the event was originally supposed to take place on July 30th, but Austin came out and said that this event was going to be postponed, and he was blaming every little thing going on Gib, his opponent, for this big fight.
I don't know how to feel right now. I'm sad, frustrated, pissed off. All I could really say is that it has nothing to do with me or Social Gloves, but the fight, Austin versus Gib, may potentially have to be postponed. Out of respect for Gib, I'm gonna let him explain his situation. He has no choice other than to make a video and explain to you guys why the fight may have to be postponed. If he doesn't do that, then I'll have no choice other than to tell you guys what happened. As of right now, the team wants me to continue on with the event. They want me to pick a new opponent. But again, out of respect for Gib, out of respect for us training our asses off for the past few months, out of respect for the fans wanting to see this fight happen, I'm willing to postpone it if he can explain why. That's all I can really say right now. I'm pissed off.
So he was not taking accountability whatsoever, putting all the blame on Gib, saying there was something going on with him, and it was just the weirdest thing. And this whole thing was just looking like another one of the times where the Ace family promises their fans something and don't come through for people that they claim to love so much. And the worst part was this was not a cheap event for their fans to buy tickets to. I mean, none of their events are really cheap, but this one was ridiculous. And people are even reselling these tickets for absurd amounts of money, like $1,500. Who was paying that money to see Austin Mcbroom get into a ring? Like, come on now. The tickets that aren't from resellers are still about $500, same as when I last talked about these absurd ticket prices. And this is if you want to buy it from Access. Now, they're claiming that the event is going to be rescheduled, but I still wanted to look at the little fine print on Access's website to see what they would say if an event got canceled or postponed or anything like that. Even though I was pretty sure they don't really do refunds unless the event holder themselves decides to. But you know, the Ace family, sometimes I don't really know if they're that willing to give people their money back. But it said refunds will generally be issued if an event is canceled and not rescheduled. However, this is determined by our clients and not by Access. Access or our client, as applicable, reserves the right to retain various fees and charges paid by buyers or sellers on our service, even if an event is canceled and not rescheduled. So it's literally up to Austin himself, because Social Gloves is his company, whether or not people would get their money back if this whole thing did not actually happen, which is insane, but not anything that I don't think anyone would be surprised about, stating that Austin himself is the person in charge of putting this entire event together. Social Gloves is his company. This is his responsibility. And some people are wondering if the timing of the fact that he literally announced 2 weeks before the event that there were issues arising and Gib was going to be able to fight, if there was a deeper meaning behind all of this, if he was maybe behind some of the reasoning as to why they couldn't actually fight. Because even Gib was calling him out, saying that he felt like Austin didn't actually want this fight to happen, because that same weekend that the fight was supposed to happen, Austin was out having fun. He was at a carnival, he was drinking.
Austin versus Gib may potentially have to be postponed. I'm sad, frustrated, pissed off.
Gib even said, "I know he was praying the fight was going to be canceled. See you in 4 weeks, bozo." So Gib felt like that was sketchy, and other people also felt like maybe it's because he couldn't pay up, because there was drama where he was getting exposed for once again not being able to pay everybody that he was asking to fight. There's drama with Social Gloves having DM'd people asking them to fight for free, which is embarrassing, saying that their budget was maxed out.
Social Gloves DM'd me saying this: "Hey Nick, are you interested in fighting on our July 30th card at Crypto Arena?" And I said, "Possibly. What's the offer, and do you have an opponent?" So once I said, "Let me know what the team says," they came back to me and told me this: "Talked with the team and the budget is really tight. The card is already set, but if money isn't your motivation, then we might be able to work something out. Not saying you would fight for free, but the budget is low. What's the lowest you would get in the ring for?" And I said, "Make me an offer." Based off what they just said, it sounds like they said the budget's low. They said, "How much do you weigh? Our budget is maxed out, but Ryan Johnston wants to get it in with you." Buddy, first they said, not saying that you'd fight for free, but our budget is low. How low can you go? And then they come back, like literally like, how long is that? A couple days later, and then they say, "Our budget is maxed out." That is pretty much saying your boy would be fighting for free.
I don't know, you guys. This whole thing is just such a mess, and it just keeps getting messier. Honestly, some people are now theorizing that the reason why they had to postpone the fight was because nobody was going to show up, feeling like there was a lack of tickets being bought, no one was going to watch it, no one was going to be there in person. I mean, now there's rumors that Jake Paul couldn't even really sell his last fight, or his most recent fight that was set up, and so if Jake can't get people, there's no way Austin is getting people to his fight. Truthfully, I don't think the main fight is even worth the price it's going for, or enough to drive a massive crowd. He has a lot of followers and so does Gib, but truthfully, I think some of the other fighters are pulling in way more fans than they probably are. I mean, a lot of Gib's fans aren't even in the States. Austin just had an event, so his fans already spent money on him, and a lot of people that were at Ace Fest said that they flew out to the event. I don't think they're gonna fly out twice in 1 month to LA just for Austin Mcbroom. That's a lot of money. So I definitely think doing 2 events in 1 month hurt him there, because people that are loyal to him already spent that money, and I don't think that they would want to do it twice. Plus, they announced Ace Fest before they announced this fight, so it wasn't like people were, "Oh, do I want to do this one or do I want to do that one?" The tickets for Ace Fest went on sale, and it was like fans probably thought to themselves, "Well, I already spent money once, so guess I can't go to the fight." I'm sure there's people that are going to both, but that's just not realistic for everybody to get to go to both of these very extensive events. So that's just a theory that people were throwing out because of the fact that he was asking people to fight for free. Maybe he just wanted that clout, and he was just like desperate at that point for anybody with any sort of following to come and be a part of this, so they could maybe get even just like a few fans to buy tickets. It's just embarrassing because he's like telling these people in the DMs that they can basically get free clout by being a part of the fight, when in reality he probably needs the clout from them because his fans are not purchasing these tickets. But like I said, Austin was putting all of the blame on Gib continuously.
Shake my head, Gib. You're not being transparent. Tell them why you have to do more medical exams. Just be honest, bruh.
But Gib did come out with a statement, and he tried to explain the situation and why things were being delayed on his end.
Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. It's Big Gibber here. In 10 days, I had a scheduled fight with one Austin Mcbroom, July 30th in the Crypto Arena. I've done my training camp. I've worked hard. I'm fight ready. I'm primed to fight this individual. But unfortunately, I've been told that I have to do more medicals for this to be sanctioned as a pro fight out in LA. So in 7 hours, I'm gonna fly to LA to do these said medicals.
Apparently, magically, somehow, some way, everything is all good now and they can go on and have this fight. But this little hiccup, this little bump in the road, people just feel is super, super, super suspicious in the fact that Austin is just putting all of the blame on Gib. Everyone is like, this something just doesn't feel right.
Okay! We got it! Sorry guys, I'm on the toilet. But yes! Gib ain't running no more! My bad, I was on the toilet when I received the good news. But anyway, as you all saw, it is official. Gib has finally passed his medical exams, and he is cleared to fight his worst nightmare, which is me. So, I ain't gonna lie. Obviously, I'm excited, but I'm also pissed off at the same time. Because Gib, you've been wasting my damn time and energy. You wasted my team's damn time and energy. You wasted the other fighters' time and energy, and you've also lost us money. So for that, I'm gonna beat your ass even more than I was going to. I'm gonna disrespect you even more than I was going to. I'm gonna embarrass you even more than I was going to. Maybe all it happens for a reason. I don't know. But I do want to know the real reason why you ain't passed your medical exam 2 weeks ago. Why it take all this time for you to finally pass? To me, it sounds like there's only one reason why. We'll get into all that tomorrow, though.
I just, wonder what this means for scheduling and contracts. It just sounds like so much time and money and work to get this entire fight moved. Like, is everyone's schedule gonna be good? Because I know, like, a lot of influencers and celebrities and whatnot, they have their life plan months and months ahead. So if they are up in the air with when this fight is next going to take place, like, I don't know if they can promise that everybody paid a ticket for is still going to be on the card when this thing actually happens. It's honestly just embarrassing at this point that things like this are always happening with the Ace family and their events. And I don't know why he needed to go out and start his own event holding company and he can't just like fight under something else. I mean, maybe it's because people don't trust them enough to, fight under their cards, and he wants to be like the main star. So if he is going to be the main name, he needs to do it himself because maybe other people don't think he's gonna pull in the numbers. I don't know, you guys. I hope for the sake of paying customers this all works out and people can see what they paid for, but who knows? I definitely want to know what you guys think about this whole mess. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.